The greatest illusion ever created. Look around you. The phone in your hand. The house someone is fighting to pay off. The luxury car parked outside. The numbers inside your bank account. The stock market. Gold. Cryptocurrency. Every fortune. Every billionaire. Every debt. Every paycheck. Every financial empire. Now imagine that in exactly 60 seconds, the entire human race vanished. No war, no explosion, no survivors, just silence. What would happen to all that wealth? Nothing. Because money doesn't exist without people. That stack of $100 bills, it's just paper and ink. That $1 million bank account, it's only numbers stored in computers that nobody is left to read. The mansion worth $50 million, without the humans, it's just concrete, slowly being reclaimed by nature. For thousands of years, people have spent their entire lives chasing something that has absolutely no value on its own. Think about that. If you found $100 bill on another planet, would it be worth anything? Of course no, because its value doesn't come from the paper. Its value comes from one thing: belief. The entire global economy runs on a shared agreement. Every morning, billions of people wake up believing that the numbers in their bank accounts mean something. Businesses believe customers will pay. Employees believe their salaries will arrive. Banks believe loans will be repaid. Governments believe their currencies will continue to be accepted. And because almost everyone believes, the system works. But what happens when belief disappears? History gives us clues. There have been times when currencies collapsed so dramatically that people carried bags full of cash just to buy bread. In some places, banknotes became so worthless that they were used as wallpaper, souvenirs instead of money. The paper didn't change, the belief did. And when belief vanished, so did the value. That's what makes money one of the strangest inventions in human history. A diamond has physical properties. Food can keep you alive. Shelter protects you from the weather. But a banknote cannot feed you. A banknote cannot protect you. It cannot heal you. It's almost useless. Yet, entire nations rise and fall over it. Families break apart because of it. Friendships end because of it. Wars have been financed because of it. People spend decades sacrificing their health to collect pieces of paper that only have value because everyone agrees they do. Imagine life as the world's largest monopoly game. At the beginning, nobody owns anything. As the game continues, some players accumulate hotels. Some barely survive. Some go bankrupt. Some become incredibly wealthy. They celebrate, they compete, they compare themselves to everyone else. Then eventually, the game ends. Every player leaves the table. The board stays behind. The colorful money goes back into the box. And the winner takes nothing with them. Real life isn't identical to Monopoly. Money has real purchasing power while society functions and it shapes opportunities, security and the quality of life. But like Monopoly, money, its value depends on the game continuing. Without the game, the money is simply paper. Now think about the greatest fortunes ever built. Kings, emperors, industrial giants, modern billionaires. Many spend their entire lives expanding their wealth, buying more companies, more land, more houses, more influence. Yet, history remembers something fascinating. Every one of them eventually left everything behind. Not because they wanted to, because they had no choice. Their money stayed. Their buildings stayed. Their businesses continued under someone else's name. The owners changed. The assets remained. It raises an uncomfortable question. if every fortune eventually belongs to someone else? The earth is around 4 to 5 billion years old. Human civilization occupies only a tiny fraction of that timeline. Currencies have come and gone. Empires have created money. Lost power, collapsed, and disappeared. Coins that once represented unimaginable wealth are now displayed behind museum glass. Not because they are still legal tender, but because history outlived the economy that created them. One day, the dollar may no longer dominate. Another currency may replace it. Centuries later, that currency may disappear too. The pattern has repeated throughout history. Systems change, beliefs change, economies change, humanity adapts. Now imagine the most extreme possibility. Not tomorrow, not next year, but one day, far in the future. The sun reaches the end of its life, or humanity disappears for some other reason. At that moment, every stock portfolio, every luxury yacht, every private island, every vault filled with cash, every password protecting digital wealth would instantly lose its purpose. Not because the money physically vanished, but because there would be no civilization left to give it meaning. It's a strange thought. The thing that drives so much of human behavior exists only because billions of minds collectively agree that it does. Maybe that's why money is both incredibly powerful. It can build hospitals, fund discoveries, lift people out of poverty. Its influence is real. Its meaning is something we created. Perhaps the greatest financial secret isn't hidden in a bank vault. Perhaps it's hiding in plain sight. Money is one of humanity's most successful ideas. A shared story powerful enough to shape civilizations. But like every story, it depends on someone being there to believe it. Because in the end, the houses remain, the roads remain, the mountains remain, oceans remain, and eventually, every fortune becomes part of history. The question isn't whether money matters. It clearly does while society exists. The question is whether we remember that the game itself won't last forever, and maybe that's the greatest illusion ever created.